Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Biafrans all over the world. This is Captain Biafra. We coordinate with other freedom fighters for the liberation of Biafra from the Zoological Republic. I want to bring to the notice again about this man called Abaribe. He's telling Prime Minister Simon Hepa that your seat at home strangulates Southeast, chasing away investors. Abaribe tells Hepa. Over the years, we've seen how foolish these Igbo politicians are, these criminal onaneses and this group of unlearned people that call themselves politicians and elites, how they have fight and struggle for their own self, not for the people. We are over 70 million Igbos all over the world and back at home. These criminals, just because of their own pockets, their own good, not for the good of anybody. They don't care about you, they just care about themselves. They are going around saying Southeast is being, investors are running away. Which investors? No matter how you invest in the Southeast, if we are still in the Zoological Republic, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of life. People are dying every day. The government cannot even provide a stable mode of transportation of the goods that we produce out of Igbo land to Lagos, to any part of the country, because there is no transportation. The transportation system is terrible. We are talking about investors are running away. You are there in your senatorial constituencies or whatever. You people collect allowance of different amount. You are opening your mouth talking about investors are running away. What value have you had to the lives of people back home? It's such a shame that this kind of people are still opening their mouth. Very soon they will catch him. Moving on from there, Prime Minister said breaking the new Lord Lugard and British High Commission of the Islamic Nigerian Richard Mongri, CMG, has met with his partner in killing the Northern Caliphs, has assured that British will support them with anything they need to make sure Nigeria does not break up for their own interest, not for the interest of Biafra or any other indigenous people. I am promising Richard Mongri that he will flee Nigeria due time, since he has promised to fund other genocide against Biafran people and other Nigerians. You can never win this war, and you will never use British will come to continue to intimidate Biafrans into subjugation. You exit EU without weapon. I, Simon Njoku Ekpa, will lead Biafran liberation from Finland. I will step my foot on all our enemies and march to freedom in due time. Tell Richard that I have watched their meeting on a mirror at UK in Nigeria. When we look at the wickedness of the Caucasians against the black race, it's so painful that the black race or the brown skin race still put themselves in a situation that is not acceptable, and not realize that it is time to free yourself from this wickedness. This same UK, they existed EU, as European Union, without weapon, without conflict. They just said they want to exit EU and they hesitated. Easy and without problem. But to let us leave this zoological republic because of their self-interest, because of what they are gaining from Nigeria, because what they are gaining from the oil and the natural resources. If many people do not know this, in Zamfara, Onara, Nasarawa, there was a time when British discovered a lot of natural resources in Nasarawa. When it was time for the so-called fake independence that they gave the northern people to keep ruling the Zoological Republic, the workers that were working in Nasarawa, they were blinded because they don't want them to be able to point down to where the natural resources were they were blinded by the many of them were blinded by the British company that was employing them because all the workers there could not come from British. They had to use the locals of Nasarawa to work in the mines. So while they were living there, when they declared the fake independence, they made those people blind so that they will not be able to point to the weapon, to the where the resources are and the rest. Many of people were blinded intentionally. This is the atrocity of the Caucasians to the black race. How long will we continue like this? And we are seeing this, and people are not still aware of it. Many of us are still running to United Kingdom to go and school. Many of us are still relocating to United Kingdom. And these people are treating many people as trash, as garbage, and you are still going there. Why are we still fooling ourselves that we can't have a God-given nation? Biafra will be the number one God-given nation on earth because we have joined hands together to fight this in every capacity as Simeon Ekpa is doing it. He's fighting it in his own capacity. What we have to do is join him to make sure we fight this thing down. This Richard Mongri is the same man that went to go and open a high commission in Enugu so that people can be applied for visa from Enugu. This same British, when you want to go to their school, the kind of amounts that they put on their schools, and when you cannot even afford to pay it when you get to the UK, the way they will call their homeland security on you, that you cannot pay school fees, it will surprise you. This is the same British, they have no natural resources in their land, but they are controlling wealth. It's time for we black people to wake up and start realizing this, that we will not accept this, especially in the Igbos. As I've always said, in the Igbos, Biafra is to be the light to the world. It is time for we to join Biafra irrespective of your tribe, because when Biafra is liberated, other tribe will be liberated. Moving on to another news, recall that over 520 Biafrans worldwide gathered for the 2 days convention held on the 20th and the 21st of October 2023 in Helsinki, Finland, to stamp this authority on the Charter of the Biafra Declaration. They are even more than 520. Even Dr. Cho of the Amazonian country also came around, and it has been a recorded success in the world, to the essence that Google also have this record, and by force, by fire, we will exit this zoological republic called Nigeria. Thank God it has started and it keeps going on. I want to appreciate all your subscribers. Thank you. Please kindly share this message.